Hey everyone, welcome back. And before we jump into today's episode, thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing, supporting the channel, and following this series. In the last episode, we talked about something that sounds simple, but changes everything. Business isn't about making more sales. It's about building a better model. We talked about customer value, systems, and why scaling too early can destroy a business. But today, we move into something even more powerful. Because now, Alex Hormozi starts answering a bigger question. How do you create offers that people actually want to buy? Let's begin. Why most offers fail. Most businesses don't fail because people hate their product. They fail because the offer isn't compelling. There's a difference. Imagine someone offers you a workout plan. Okay, not bad. Now imagine someone offers lose your first 5 kilos in 30 days with a step-by-step system. Same category. Completely different offer. Alex argues that people don't buy products. People buy outcomes. They buy transformation. They buy solutions. And businesses that understand this create offers that feel almost impossible to ignore. People don't want features. This section introduces one of the book's most powerful ideas. Customers rarely care about technical details. They care about results. Think about smartphones. Most people don't buy one because of the processor. They buy convenience, better photos, more speed, status, a better experience. People don't buy drills, comma. They buy holes. They don't buy coaching. They buy confidence. They don't buy software. They buy time saved. That changes everything. Because instead of asking, "What am I selling?" you begin asking, "What result am I creating?" The value equation. One of the biggest concepts in this section is that value isn't random. People experience value through perception. Alex explains that 4 things dramatically increase how valuable an offer feels. People want a bigger dream outcome, a higher likelihood of success, less waiting, less effort. That's why 2 similar products can produce complete different results. One feels difficult. One feels exciting. One feels uncertain. One feels achievable. And suddenly, price matters far less than most people assume. Because customers don't simply buy the cheapest option. They buy the option that feels most worthwhile. Why expensive isn't always harder to sell. This section challenges a common belief. Many business owners think lowering prices automatically attracts more customers. But Alex argues something unexpected. Sometimes higher prices actually increase trust. Imagine choosing a surgeon. Would you automatically pick the cheapest option? Probably not. Because price influences perception. That doesn't mean expensive always means better. It means pricing sends signals. And businesses that consistently underprice themselves often create unnecessary doubt. The lesson isn't charge more. The lesson is create enough value that premium pricing feels justified. The hidden fear behind every purchase. One idea Alex emphasizes repeatedly is this. Customers are uncertain. Every buyer is asking silent questions. Will this actually work? Can I trust this company? What if I fail? What if I waste my money? Great businesses reduce uncertainty. They create clarity. They explain the outcome. They remove friction. They lower risk. That's why guarantees are so powerful, because they reduce fear. People make decisions faster when uncertainty becomes smaller. Why simplicity wins. Another great lesson from this section is that many entrepreneurs confuse complexity with value. But in reality, simplicity usually wins. Clear offer, clear outcome, clear process, clear next step. Think about the strongest brands in the world. They rarely overwhelm customers. They make decisions easier. Alex argues that if you can't explain your offer simply, you probably don't understand it clearly enough yourself. Build around human psychology. This section feels bigger than business because Alex keeps returning to human behavior. People avoid pain. People seek improvement. People want certainty. People want progress. People want simplicity. Businesses that align with those natural patterns grow faster, not because people are irrational, but because people are human. The strongest companies understand one important truth. Buying decisions are emotional first and logical second. By the end of this section, Alex encourages readers to make one final mindset shift. Stop trying to convince people. Better outcomes, better systems. When value becomes unmistakably clear, how reducing uncertainty increases conversions that separate small operators from. This final section feels less like business advice and more like a completely different way of thinking. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to subscribe, support the channel, and share this series with someone building a business. They buy what they believe it can do for them.